one of my favorite art collectives out there is called Team Lab. They're a group from Japan. And their stuff absolutely fucks. They use, light and sound and computational tools to provide interactivity with these spaces, and it's beautiful. If you ever get a chance to go see a Team Lab installation, just do it. Do not ask any questions, just do it. This was a walkthrough of a fairly traditional gallery displaying replicas of some of his paintings, followed by a room where they projected animated versions of his paintings on the walls. And it was nice. It was chill. But when I was reading the artist statement about the that not even interactive space, but that, immersive space, they were talking about it coming in 3 distinct phases, covering 3 distinct phases of Van Gogh's life, which to me implied there would be 3 different immersive rooms. There was not. It was just the one. And that was deeply disappointing to me. And then they tried to charge you $10 to go look at his stuff in VR.
Yeah.
Needless to say, my standards for this sort of thing are incredibly high because I've been to a Team Lab thing. And even incredibly mid Team Lab style experiences are still good. Like, getting immersed in beautiful art on every single wall, roof, and ceiling of a space with, incredibly pretty music and some well done voiceover saying quotes from Van Gogh was still really cool. Like, I walked away feeling like, yeah, this ruled. But my standards were too high.
Yeah, your standards are very high. It was neat.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, exactly.
If Team Lab is ever around, obviously I know you'll move heaven and earth to get us both there, but
yeah.
Looks like most of what they're doing right now is in Asia at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, they're based out of Japan, so.
Yeah.
Also, hey everyone.
That makes sense.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. But I also am a sicko who thinks museum curation as an art practice is almost more exciting than the art being curated. Hi, Morsel.
time for lesbians.
Lesbians.
Girls.
Women. Ladies. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Spell.
Can you go see if Marcel needs food?
Yeah, I'll check in a minute.
Because he's being awfully cuddly. Hi, Rijasu. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Yeah, I know. Thank you for the good fun, have luck. Wait.
Close enough.
Nailed it. All right. Oops. There we go. That's the actual split timing.
They kissed. It's gay.
Homosexuality.
Homosexuality.
Homosexuality. I do think that particular scene with the, you know, very crude sketches being smushed together is still one of my favorite jokes in this game. No useful item drops yet, though. Which is always a bit spooky. It's time for a Dune Xi'an. I mean, if combat's any indication, you kind of have to keep them apart for 4 turns at a time.
Hey-o.
Multi-pom-pom drifting. So those are the two optionals we take here. This one and the one we just fought. Just by the by. And the reason for that is that those two fights give Claire just enough XP to get Frost by the end of this dungeon. Great. It sucks, but, you know, that's expected. Still got plenty of time saved to get through. My camera's weirdly out of focus. There it goes. I should turn autofocus off. Ugh. Blur out for what? How you doing, love?
I got the relic that creates a copy of all my constructed cards in
Nice.
Dicemancer. So I'm in Hamtown now. The town where the ham is.
So, where I am.
Yes. Yes, where you are.
Because it's me, the ham.
I am engaging in crimes.
Crimes, you say?
I mean, that is what this game really is all about, is like, what magnitude of crime can you achieve at any given point in time? Which is to state that I'm trying to use the one die to... My deck is gigantic, so I'm trying to use the one die to draw, like, 18 cards a turn.
Yo, fair.
You know, crimes.
How's that going?
My deck has a lot of cards in it. Not always the greatest feeling in the world.
How many is a lot in Dicemancer anyway?
Anything above, like, 15.
Fair.
Like, I'm at, like, 35-ish.
Oof.
Like, my deck is large.
And in charge.
But again, I'm cheating, so it's fine.
Well, yes.
like I'm cheating real hard, so...
Cheat to win. That 2-card infinite you showed me was very silly.
Wasn't it, though? Everyone loves a good infinite.
Do they, though?
I love a good infinite.
See, here's the thing. I don't love good infinites. I love bad infinites.
Well, I'm trying not to do bad infinites.
Give me your jank.
I also have a copy of what is one of the most absolutely ridiculously powerful cards in the game. Which is Stellaris, which is a very, very simple card. Modify all cards in your hand to say, when played, gain a random mana.
Oh. That seems decent.
Yes. Decent is definitely the word I would use for it.
Wait. Heck.
Like, I would also maybe call it okay, you know.
Mid.
You know, fair at best.
Well, that's free time lost for no reason.
I do not need to add any more cards to this pile. Like my starting deck is 24 card. So it's 31 with getting the copy of all of the cards that are going to transform.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Only 15 seconds back. That's fine. Morally acceptable, even.
I just lost my run.
Oh, what happened?
There's an enemy that's exceedingly hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
What it does is every other turn it has a healing turn where it heals for a bunch. It heals for 1 per card you play, then heals and gains thorns.
Ah.
And then on the next turn, it deals you 1 damage per card you play and then attacks you and gives you vulnerable. So even with a lot of ways to stop damage, it rolled good on its thorns roll, had 6 thorns going into a turn. And part of what these decks do is they play Fireworks Array, which generates cards that automatically attack, automatically proccing the reflected damage when you don't have block at the start of your turn.
Oh.
So
I see.
I drew 4 Fireworks Array. I drew 4 fireworks and hit myself for 24. and dropped dead on the spot because I was already banged up from the fight being very hard.
Fair.
So woo died. So yeah, Ascension 16 is getting to be a little bit
nasty.
Yeah. Using my dice to try to set things up aggressively, and even with a good aggressive setup, I still killed myself in 2 thorns and 1 damage per turn, or 1 damage per card. Because the problem is that your other win condition in that deck is a card that attacks, you know, the Gatling gun is one I showed you that attacks, you know, starts at 8 times and goes up. It makes Thorns fire many times. So, run died.
Rip run.
Rip run. I mean, look, 2 cards infinite, the deck didn't win its run, so... Actually, wait, no, 2 cards infinite, the run did win its run. Actually, no, it didn't, because I didn't get to set up the 2-card infinite, and I died. That's right.
Oh!
Didn't run succeed? No, because I tried to set up the 2-card infinite, whiffed, and died. Morsel has...
And we're through the phase of the game where resource management matters.
Let's go. Now it's time to have some fun. And by fun, I mean hopefully charge for the game as fast as possible.
And by fun, we will definitely charge through the game as fast as possible until Act 5 decides to...
Blocking you?
Do Act 5 things. Though, Allison, it would be a lot easier if you'd hit your goddamn attacks. This girl, I swear at God. Still save time. Because I had a 1 encounter bridge. Actually, no, I had a 0 encounter bridge. I managed to dodge all of them, which was very nice. I still love the kill belt buckle. Ba ba ba. Alright. Then we do boom, boom, boom. Yo! We got a Shovda raid. Yo, Shovda, thanks for the good luck. How you doing tonight? What were you up to? Hi, Liz. Welcome on in, welcome on in. As you may have figured out already, I am Leggy Starscream. I am speedrunning Super Lesbian Animal RPG, and here to be lesbians with me is the wonderful Demarine.
Yo, I'm kind of gay.
Maybe a little bit.
Kind of gay.
As we can tell, world records there on screen. So, that's what we're shooting for. We've got a pile of time to save here in the next couple of splits, so good odds of making it. Though, you know, attack misses don't help the matter much. Clean this up right quick, though. But yeah, I've been speedrunning this a bunch. I'm actively trying to grind out a world record. And if you have any questions about this game, this run, or this stream, feel free to ask. I love having people ask me questions because it gives me things to talk about, so I'm not just sitting here in silence. Hey, Myth. How is Babby formed? Very carefully. Next question. in this dungeon, I've already cheated a bit. Getting into that maze I was wandering around in that looked like a... whatchamacallit? Restaurant coloring page. You're not supposed to get there. You're supposed to use a key to open that door. But there is a missing bit of collision in the tiles. So we can just zip zap zop on down, and then we can just skip unlocking that door, because if you can raise and lower the sand, the game assumes you've already unlocked it, so it didn't bother putting a lock on the door when the sand is lowered. And that is the biggest skip in the game.
You basically don't do this dungeon anymore, it rules.
You do most of it. You just skip the first loop around the backside.
Which is long and annoying.
It still rules. There's a lot of enemies to dodge if you're doing this honestly.
Or fight, you know. You might fight them even.
Well, I'm assuming in a speedrun context you're trying to dodge. Because we're trying to go fast.
Well, yes.
Anyway, we are doing our primary combat strategy, which is speed up, which lets characters attack twice. I don't know about you, but 100% DPS bonus sounds pretty okay. This only applies to our basic attacks, but don't worry, we'll be able to cheese that later. As you can see, saved a bunch of time. That time is from the skip I was talking about. So these splits are on the older side, and really, I just need to get a good run with all the new tech, and we're in a good spot. Now, it's entirely possible that this run does not make it. Some of these bosses are kind of rude. We're doing world record attempts. There's no saving. There's no safety here. We're trying to go fast. But if the run dies a little early, I'll probably do another run. The speed up is specifically on the Chronomancer book. Which is why 2 of our characters have access to it. Yeah, I didn't play around with many of the books, but when I found Speed Up in the list, as a Final Fantasy I runner, I am acutely aware of how good haste is. Oh, I've died to this boss before. Like, that is well within the realm of possibility. Because of the way this game works, if a character dies, they don't get 0 XP, but they get half. And that's still really bad when this boss gives everyone 2 levels right off the top. So if anyone dies in that fight, that's a reset. And especially given that I didn't even bother healing going into the fight, is very possible. Especially because we're finishing the run around level 16. So that's like a sizable chunk of the experience we are getting throughout this route. Yep, we're back to plot stuff. I've got the plot stuff, baby, this evening. I've got the plot stuff, baby, tonight. But yeah, to bounce back up a little bit, now that I can take a breather and read chat a bit, Shovda was judging KLDC. Oof. Oof. Having watched Amethyst do enough SMW hacking moderation and, you know, QLDC, I can imagine. Though QLDC is always fun to watch. Can I sneak? Nope. This one and the next enemy, if you're very lucky, you can just slip on by them without having to deal with these one-round shadow fights that don't actually do anything other than make this area spooky. Like that! So we dodged one of them, which, you know, it's about average. Obviously, it would be nice to dodge both of them, but enemies in hallways can be exceptionally rude. And then this screen was just transition the screen a number of times until you get to this cutscene, where N is, I don't remember. Act 3. Honestly, Act 3 and Act 4 tend to be a little chiller. Act 5 is the scary one. Act 3 can eat a bunch of time if it really wants to. But typically won't wipe the run outside of just eating time like a bagel. Act 5 has a very scary collection of bosses at the end of it. Act 2 can be tricky. It opens with some tricky resource management, and it ends with the Gumball Goliath, which can be scary if you go in with slightly low HP. And then Act 4 is just kind of run around, talk to people, do like 2 fights, call it a day. There's an all quests category of this speedrun that I've also run, and it is deeply amusing how much longer Act 4 is in that versus any percent. And I don't need to worry about burning. I should cast Frost. The animation is actually faster, appreciably. And other micro-optimizations I need to keep in my head because it's been a little bit since I've been really, really grinding this. Hey, Anthony, thanks for the good luck. Wow, the wing wheel cooperated. That was honestly impressive. Alright. Cool. And level ups restore people to max HP, though they do nothing about MP. So getting those levels there is actually really nice, because I don't have to worry about healing. Thank you. This fight, I'm still not 100% sure what the optimal way to go about it is. I think there's an argument to leaving the Dark Horse alive there at the end, and having Jody and Allison attack different targets, hope that the Dark Horse gets the attacks, but because you cannot one-round the Core Guardian here. Annoyingly enough. Alright. Lesbians.
Lebdians. Lebians.
It's okay, take your time. Girl's pretty, agreed. Now, my pettiest gripe with this game is You'll notice Melody moved one tile forward there after that conversation. Which means I do have to move one tile over to get into this room. If Melody just ended the cutscene on the same tile she started on, everything would work out perfectly, but no. At this point, it's not worth reaching out to the dev. There haven't been any active updates on this game in forever. Though there were some very funny bugs in earlier versions of this game that were only found due to us in the speedrunning community. For instance, did you know that Jody, when you're playing on easy mode, would join your party at level 1 no matter what? This was a bug. Everyone just thought it was intended because every other character joined at level 1. The weird key. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Sal.
It's almost time for the best line of dialogue in this entire game.
It sure is.
You ready?
I'm born ready, baby.
Alright, it's time.
Lord!
Play quick here. Auto. Sword!
Sword!
Fair, but it should.
But it definitely should.
Alright. Paula 2 time. I guess technically this is Paula 1.
Oh, it doesn't feel like Pinning Slash. It fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You feel pain.
Paula doesn't feel much of anything anymore.
Paul feels like dying.
Yeah, now we're in cutscene town for a bit. So yeah, love, that would be a great time for any donation. Yeah, Mary, thanks for the good luck. Hope you're doing okay tonight. Merry Christmas Eve Eve.
Merry Crumbly.
Is Crimbus Mercrimbus. We put up our lights on our house today, which are very pretty. They're just standard lights, and we don't even have enough to go all the way around the balcony because we miscalculated. But they're still pretty. I do love decorating houses for the holidays. It is something that brings me considerable amounts of joy. Who's ready to watch a slow motion panic attack? Save 2 seconds on cutscenes. Let's go. Also, this door is here. This door is in the time break. Well, this door leads to the astral plane, so, you know. Ah. That's two. Yeah, random encounters in this game are either literally free to dodge or literally impossible. They have aggroed on you and they are going to get your ass. There is no in between. Yep, Zinnia the dragon wearing mom jeans. Mm-hmm. Gotta love Dragon Mom. Good old sliding ice puzzles. Grab the Frost Wand, because everything in the end game is weak to Frost. Melody can spell things, so we're on the right path. I haven't forgotten any berries, which I don't want to talk about happening. It's definitely happened, though. Oh, are you in the end game?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who isn't linked to a good Pringle? Okay. Building up the lead a little bit. My PB Act 5 is very good, so I expect to lose a little bit of time there. So I want to go in with as much of a lead as I can. Nice. Okay. Uppity up. Grab the key. Let's try not to lose 45 seconds by throwing here. Hey! So that enemy is unrunnable. If I run into it, I have to fight it. There's no two ways around it. Obviously, fighting things takes way longer than running away from them. Ooh, gold. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, it helps that I also got 2 counters on the Apollo 2 fight.
I'm playing APM champion and ARAM right now.
Which
Well, one of them at least.
I was gonna say, which one?
Yeah, like one of them. It's Lilia.
It's Lilia! I love Lilia.
I do too.
Alright. Later. Nice dodges. Nice dodges. couple things to do here. 2 pieces of equipment to get. Giant hammer and tiny hat. Cool.
Cool.
This is the part where the anxiety kicks in.
Hey, Stell.
Yes.
25, 6, and 25, and I did 56,000 damage in a 16.5-minute game.
Oof.
Needless to say, we won by a little bit.
I am...
Getting there. Still playing the game.
having a moment.
Long, deep breath.
Yep. Plenty of game to go. Alright, good fight, good fight. Good fight, good fight. Did not die to nothing. Let's go. That's 3 golds in a row. Right? Okay, no fun allowed. Had a few whiffs there. Annoying, but, you know, surmountable. As predicted, lost a little bit of the time. That's why we have all this gold. This will help us protect the world from devastation. Cool. Should have seen that answer coming, but glad I tested.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Not the best opener, but we can work with that. Alright. Still fine.
Everything's okay, just slow.
Yep.
Thankfully, Corruption Beam doesn't do much damage.
Correct. We are going to set this up. Okay, that was, you know, as far as betrayals go, could have done a lot worse. Let's get our first kissin'. Cool. Jot us down.
All right.
Slow, but we're through. Honestly, the betrayal not killing Melody was clutch. All right.
One last push.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Don't get GG's in chat yet. It's not over.
Almost there.
Still plenty of room for me to lose 7 seconds of movement.
Mm-hmm.
But the finish line is in sight. We did it.
We did it?
We did it.
We did it, Internet. You know what that means.
I do.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna be on the camera in a second.
Hi, love.
Hi! You know what I'm here for.
A Christmas miracle? Because that's what this is.
No, I'm here for the other thing.
Sarah, get over here.
Yeah, move up here.